Hi all, and welcome to Path of Exile update, weekly update that is. I am back in Ancestor League. Is it because Sanctum? Is it because of Tota? No, none of those. I've come back to do some heist. As it sits at the moment, I have practically no currency. I've got one divine from my sale from other gear. Other than that, my currency is trash. I've just spent 200 alts trying to roll this cluster jewel I had, which was set up with Malevolence. I don't need that in heist, so I've still kept the jewel. It's sat here. But I tried rolling this into haste, and after 200 alts, I hit every single aura, including some really rare combinations. But because I was just going after haste, which is frantic aspect, nope, didn't happen. Also, I'm out of regals, so yeah, this one's going to sit here until I get a regal. I'll regal it and hopefully sell this on. So I had to buy one, so there it is. We have just brought this for 35C. I'm one dex away from my dex requirement to run haste, which is why we needed one dex on it, whether it was a dex, all attributes, whatever, and frantic aspect, and the 3 passives, so I could actually wear the auras I'm wearing. Other than that, my tree has not changed from the last update. I've got a few tattoos on here that I found in my brief stint in Tota. See previous episodes, they have not changed. Nothing on the skill tree has changed since I swapped over to a Sanctum build. I really enjoyed Sanctum, but is a lot of stress involved for me doing that. I've come home to heist. So first thing what I did is I walked straight into heist, walked straight up to the vendor and brought every single level 67 contract they had. Not because I need reveals, but I need to level my rogues because I wasn't intending on doing heist. And it also was made apparent by running the 4 I've already run that I need a different filter. So over the next few days I will be designing a heist specific filter for contract running, and I'm going to see how much currency I can make by doing all the things that I advise people to do. Admittedly, this isn't at league start, but hopefully the theory will prove still valid this way through. So I've got to change my tab setup, I've got to change my filters. I'll need to look in the build. I've just added in purity of elements, so I need my flasks re-rolled, other than this one. And I need possibly to sell some of this gear. These are absolutely pog, but I don't need them. So I can go with life, open, prefix for the minion damage, and then the rest really doesn't matter. Probably some chaos resist will be on there. Other than that, I see what else I can get, I suppose. Same with the helm. I can pretty much drop this and get a better helm. Eventually all my gear will be changed over into something more appropriate from what I'm doing, excuse me. But that's Ancestor League, so yep. So that's what I'm doing in Ancestor League. Let's jump over to Hardcore Solo Self-Found Standard. I haven't done anything. It's untouched. This is the character that I was leveling. I can't remember what it was going to be. Artillery Ballista. Artillery Ballista Lightning Arrow Champion. So, yeah, I've got to sort this all out. I haven't logged in since 3.2.2 has started. Not sure what I'm doing with this character, if the build is even relevant on a champion anymore. I might just go over to what everyone else is doing, which is explosive arrow champ, and go from there. Other than that, that's Hardcore Solo Self-Found Standard. There's my level 90 jug that I got, did the achievements I wanted to do, which is the 4 Ascendancy Labs plus get to level 90. Took me 3 attempts, so you can see that series on my YouTube along with RIP 2. RIP 1 I wasn't shadow recording. I was tired. I believe I was tired in going into the start of Act 6, and I just made a mistake, and that was that. So that's that. Now let's get into standard itself. I have duplicated my Baylor's SRS build, and I have spent quite a considerable number of divines on it. I still need to get the correct spectres, and I'm just using it at the moment to do some old maps that have been set in my stash, ones that have got some pretty horrific modifiers on them for all of my characters other than this one. This character really doesn't have any real bad mods on it, I found, apart from cannot regen. That's it. Everything else, not a problem. I've managed to run it quite considerably well. And I also use it to do the bosses that my Delirium RF character has been running when I get too many red altars on the boss, and the boss becomes practically unkillable. I swap characters, log this in, and this one just nukes it to oblivion. So that's this character. Nothing's really changed since the last update, I don't think. It is a work in progress. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a sore throat. With the loss of Vengeance Cascade as it was, this character, my Ranger, Artillery Blister, was Lightning Arrow, was Tornado Shot, back to Lightning Arrow, and is now running Returning Projectiles. I use it to run Alva Temples, but it's not that great. Vengeance Cascade was carrying this build, so I'm going to need to have a look and see what I want to do, or it might just sit and do nothing this league. And I'll deal with it when I've got some more currency, after sinking all the currency into the SRS character. I am now collecting 100% bases. I haven't got the filter set up correctly, so most of these are low level. They're only I-85s, but it's good to have at least I-85s. I'm not massive crafter. I do have one I-level 86 Eternal Version A, so that's quite good. I'm collecting these because I'm getting to the point, excuse me, specifically within standard, where I'm just crafting my own gear because it's generally cheaper. And I'm learning a lot from watching Hole's crafting videos. Check him out on his YouTube. He's done a lot of crafting videos, a ton of crafting videos, and I learn a lot from watching those. That's where I get my crafting knowledge from, and then just trial and error. So yeah, that's that. This character is pretty much on hiatus, really. Heist, my Jug RF. This is by far my favourite character type to run Heist. It just does not die. Yes, my speed is extremely exaggerated because I've got a Legacy Quicksilver, which is 30% movement speed rather than 8, and 31% increased duration rather than 20. But I don't have a Mage Blood on, so if you built this character, I would highly suggest having a Mage Blood, either getting one or you know, getting lucky. But it runs without this. I'll do a video at some point without the Legacy Quicksilver just to show it does still work. It's a lot slower than a lot of other builds, but it just doesn't die. You don't have to worry about rare mobs. You don't have to worry about. You could even roll your contracts and your BPs with pretty much anything other than cannot regen, and this will just walk through everything. It walks through every single traps, all of the traps, counter-thorn traps, the trap disarm traps, agility beams. Just walks through them, no problem at all. Yeah, so yeah, really good, really stonky build. Excuse me. That was a particularly big one, so I just muted the mic there. Don't know what's stuck in my throat. Something. Right. Death's Oath. I've not done anything with it. I love the character. I love the play style. It is. I think it's one of my oldest characters age-wise. I just don't do anything with it. The idea was to run expedition with it, but even with the big boom, I don't like running expedition. It's not a mechanic I like, and I don't know why. So this character at the moment, again, is on semi-permanent hiatus. It's built to run expeditions, and I don't run expedition logbooks. I don't run logbooks. I don't farm expedition to get the logbooks, and therefore I don't have any logbooks to run. so it's effectively my trading character. When I just need to log on, make some currency in standard, and I've got a few hours where I don't really want to play a game, I want to do some crafting, or I've got some stack decks to open, we'll come back to that in a moment. I just log on to this character, and yeah, this is the character that generally sends me. This is my hideout warrior character, there we go. That's how long it's been played for. Not a great deal amount considering its age. 691 days. I think I've got an older one, but that's how old this character is. And just out of interest, 160 deaths in 691 days. But again, a lot of that time is being hideout warrior. Still, I know some people who have had a league start character or a character inside Ancestor League that's only like 2 or 3 days old, and it's got over 500 deaths for whatever reason. I wouldn't be able to put up with that, but there we go. Now let's log on to my ongoing project. This character is aiming to get to level 100 after that. It's probably just going to sit on permanent hiatus. If I'm running an RF build, I prefer Jug. It's a lot more tankier, it's a lot more easier. This one has got so many map mobs I don't really want to run, probably because I'm just trying to level to 100. But yeah, it's a great build, don't get me wrong. I just prefer other builds. Once this one has gone, I'll probably be playing SRS in whichever form that comes along in, or alternatively I might switch to the Death's Oath character and focus time on that. But this character will be my first level 100 solo. I've not done any 5-waves, not done any breach stuns or anything like that. I've done all the XPs by myself, and I'm currently at 56% of my way to 100. Most of this playtime is in maps, and I've got a ton of maps rolled here. I need to do some more, and I'm hoping that this will be enough. These are the last 4. Once I get to 90%, I'm going to run these 4, and hopefully that will get me there. I'm not sure it will do because they are pretty low level, so I didn't realise they were tier 10s. I might just run those anyway to get the XP now, and then run all of these and see how far I get. But that's a general idea. So let's go over new uniques, new gems, and do stack decks, and all those collecting goodness that I love to do. Wow, we're only 12 minutes in. Okay, cool. Right, so I'll just stay here, it's easier. New staff. We have got 4 new gems. That's it. Nothing exciting this time round. This is the glittering challenge. To collect 1 gem of every gem in the game at max level, 20% quality, uncorrupted, with one exception: Vile Breach, because you can only get it corrupted, and I've wanted a level 1 20% quality Vile Breach in my stash ever since Zizran started using it so many years ago. So that's that, and then we are adding in a normal one, General's Cry, boop, there it goes, and then 3 alt qualities. Yes, I run some of my alt quality heist blueprints. We've got a Divergent Summon Spirit, boop, we've got a Divergent Searing Bond, boop, and a Phantasmal Cleave. Now I've got some points. What I'll probably end up doing is splitting this down instead of being alt. I kind of need 4 more gem tabs, 1 for superior green, superior red, superior blue, and then in the alt quality, as I can just split up the alt quality, so it'd be anomalous, phantasmal, and then divergent. So I need 4 more, and then we'll have the exceptional gems up there, and then that'll be it. So I need to buy 4 more gem tabs, and the gem tab the stash tab sale, I believe I've missed. That was my mistake, but I might have to wait. I'll see how much they are. Phantasmal Cleave, in it goes. Yeah, and so that's it. We haven't got any more leveled gems level. We're just down on level 1. So once it's all done, I'm going to have to go some farming, start buying some from the vendor at level 1, and then leveling up and quality them. Currently we've got Intimidating Cry, Forbidden Right, Cursed Ground, Fork, Split Arrow, Lightning Golem, Spirit Offering, Seismic Cry, and Spectral Helix leveling up in there. So that'll be good. And so now let's pick up, drop those off. A fair few number of stack decks. And I went to the wrong place. I'm going to redo my hideout as well. I don't like this hideout. I'm trying to find a hideout that I'm happy with. My previous one, the one I spent hours doing over a couple of days, it was really good. It's just too dark for my liking. So I need to find a different base. Right, let's get going. Oh, that's a good start. I hate it. Stop doing that. This is going to take a while. Some currency mostly. Nothing big yet, but then we've only 10 in. Oh, magma crab. I'm not sure if I need that for my collection. I'll check. Rusted bard. Nice. All the ones that are in this colour here, which is the yellow with the green, are currency slash that Imperial Legacy. That's going to give me a 6 link, which will give me 20 fusings. That's why I like picking those up. It's free fusings, and when you're 4-6 linkings at least one item a league, that's a 1500 fusings. You kind of need lots of fusings. Alright, that seems to be that lot. We'll just stop there. I'm going to just pick these up, clear some space. Double check there's nothing on the ground that I want. Actually, I want the gladiator. We miss you, Bex. No, right. I'm going to keep those. Right, let's bop over to the hideout to clear the ones on the deck. That's it. I don't usually do this, but I've just got a lot, and I know after a while the ground just gets cluttered and they can't go anywhere. There we go, they've all been gone. Right, let's go again. Another 50. See if we get a similar amount of luck. Alts are always good. Pride of the first ones. Oh my days. I think that is the first one I've ever dropped. Oh my god, what is going on? That's 3. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm pretty sure I need all 3 of those. I'll check after this round of 50. I'll load up my spreadsheet and have a looky. Again, it's lots of currency. This is another one. Oh, wow. Jack in the box, yep. I'm hoping that one day, what would be an awesome clip for me was to hand in a Jack in the box and out pops some Mage Blood. That'd be hilarious. Baited. Right, I'll put those over there. Again, we've done the 50, so not many ones out of there, but the few made up. Oh god, look at all this lot. I want that. They shouldn't be hidden, really. That shouldn't be hidden either. I'll pick that one up just because. That shouldn't be hidden either. Right, let's dump those in. There we go. Right, let's bring up my spreadsheet on another screen. Path of Exile / record. Bump, there it is. Right, so the magma crab, is that one I need? Can't remember. No, that is just one that's worth a fair bit of money apparently. The rusted bard. Didn't I complete that one? I did. Okay, so that's another expensive one then. That needs to be moved. Pride of the first ones. Not the. Just pride. P. Pride of the first ones. Oh, it's number 6. Now I need one more for the set, according to my records. The progeny of Linares. Where are we? Progeny Linares. That's my first one. It's my first one. Oh my days, that's the first one. In it goes. Yeah. All right. Cool. And then Lethan Temptation. Let's have a look. It's a good day for stack decks. Lethan Temptation. There we go. It's number 2 of 6. There we go. All right. So let's clear the deck again. $12 doing roundup of characters and nearly 10 minutes just doing stack decks or something like that. Right, last 50 then. You can tell I've been doing heist. Immortal Resolve. What else have we got? Rainy Chaos. That's the Ventus. I got a really nice Ventus drop. I had to get it price checked by Baylor Mage because I couldn't price it. Oh, void, nice. And I didn't tell him it was standard, but he priced it for me as league prices, so it's now up for sale. It's the best Ventus I've seen in a long time that I've had. I know there's going to be better ones out there, but I'll show it in a minute. Oh, cool, more chaos. I actually don't need chaos on standard anymore. Well, I do because I build builds. Lots of currency, which is nice. It means there's not going to be too many on the deck. Hopefully. Celestial Stone. Opal Ring. Ooh! I think that's the first one I've ever had. Is it the? Yep. Too many Yep, that is the first one. 1 of 10. Nice. I'm going to stash that straight away. Bop. It goes. In it goes. Bank it. Bank it. Quotes is. Don't get these people. I no longer watch Game of Life. It was the same clips over and over. People doing farming stuff and getting excited. It's like, oh yes, we're a 6-man party running the map that drops apothecary. We got an apothecary, yay! It's like, okay, you're excited to get the thing you were looking for. Great. And then it was like people gambling. It's like, oh, I've seen too many gambles. I'm done. I am not interested in watching people spending thousands of harvest stuff gambling cards. It's like I'm not interested. Sorry. Right, let's get into the hideout and trade in some of these. Okay, let's get the boring ones out of the way first. Oh, no, not that one. That one can be... and that's a Gamba. That's a Gamba. That's Wisdom Scrolls. Right, let's get these turned in and then we'll do the other ones. Go through so many essence crafting. Impending Doom. It's not one I need. I've already got a 2020 Impending Doom. There's the fusings. What's this? Penance brand. Not sure I've got that. PENANC, Penance brand, Superior. Yep, I've got a level 120, so there's my 20 fusings. There's some GCPs, which is why I hand them in. GCPs are awesome. There we go. Right, now let's do the big gamble ones. See if we can get anything interesting. Probably not. Void. Boom. Nice! Oh, God. Exalted Orbs. Oh, Pog. Brilliant. Love it. Teal oils. Well. Yep. The expected result. Oh, the visionary. Do this one. Cortex, please. No. Alright. Headhunter. Mage Blood. No. Right. I don't even know if they can come out of that card. Oh, look at that. Max Dex. Max Flask Adjust. Oh no, it's not. It's Min. Reduced Flask Charges used. Oh, okay, I was getting excited then. This is going to be pants. Oh, look. More armor scraps. And, oh, more armor scraps. Of course. I'm getting quite a collection of these little Cortex maps now. Or Synth maps, not Cortex, I should say. There we go. 5 of them, all in a row. That can go away. That can go away. I was running low on usable. Oh, does that give me... Yep, I thought so. I had to use some for rolling some gear. I don't like doing that. My poor old Divine stack, it was down to 10. It's back up to 40. We are getting there. Let's do another 5. I can do these in my... What do we get? Bad, bad, bad. Nice. Oh, we can add it in straight away, look. Come on. There we go. Alright then, and that's it. That's it for this week. Most of my week, I will admit, has been spent on Diablo 3. I'm doing I'll have a video about that in the next couple of days. This video is due to go live on Sunday. It is currently Thursday, nearing 1300 hours here in the UK. I have IRL family coming to visit Saturday, tomorrow, so I need to record it now. But once I get the MTX in Diablo 3, I'll be back to doing more PoE stuff. There we go. I've got nothing else to talk about. That's it, really. I've got plans to do... I still want to get some builds done in Standard. I still want a Legion farming build. I want to be able to do the timeless stuff. And I don't have a build I can do that yet with. So I might ask around or for ideas on that. I still don't have a Delve build. Everyone's like, Spark. I hate the way Spark works. So I'm missing out on a ton of fossils. I can't do any fossil crafting because fossils are expensive in Standard. So I need a Delve build that can go not too deep, but deep enough. I want to get down to about 600. I can't remember what depth I'm at the moment. Not that far down, I don't think. View the chart. Can't remember where I am. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm only at 400. I need a build just to go another 200 deep, and then I'll just go sideways forever. Unless I get enough currency to make a build that, or a build comes along that I like that isn't Spark. I think Ice Miners used to be really good, so I'll have a look around, and you never know, I might have another build in Standard. I've got so many. Where are we? I've got all of these that I could run, and I just don't have a build. I don't have any of these yet, so I need to fill this up. So I need a Legion farm build, and where I'm getting better at crafting, I can possibly craft some stuff myself. So future goals. Anyway, that's 30 minutes worth of me rambling. So hopefully you enjoyed this PoE update. More coming next week. Have a fantastic weekend, or have had a weekend, and see you in the next one.